Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Shelton. Make sure to subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. If you couldn't tell by the title, this is my New Year's video that I do every year, where I recap my year and then I give you guys my goals and things like that. So I'm gonna start by going over what I accomplished in 2024 because I did share my goals with you guys last year. My word of the year last year was present. Sorry I'm using my hand so much. My word of the year last year was present, and I feel like I did a pretty good job of just like staying present in the moment. But I'm basically just I'm gonna put the goals I had, type them out right here so you can read them. But I want to tell you guys what I did accomplish. I didn't read my Bible every day, but I think I definitely grew my relationship with Jesus in 2024. I read a total of 10 books in 2024, which is growth from 2023. I was more physically active the first half of the year, kind of slacked off when I got to college. My confidence grew immensely. My mental health was like decent. Obviously still have anxiety. It didn't just go away, but it was pretty good. I did decide my major, which is agricultural business and economics, but I still don't really know what I want to do when I get out of college, if that makes sense. And then for YouTube, we grew to 2,822 subscribers the last time I checked. I don't know if it changed since then, which is amazing. Love you guys so much. I posted pretty consistently, I would say. And I posted more on Instagram as well, but I did not start a TikTok account. Okay, now moving on to the highlights of the year. So I'm going to share like a good thing, and then if there was something bad, a bad thing, and then I will rate it out of 10, which is why I'm sharing the bad thing, so that you understand why my rating is the way it is. If that makes sense. Overall, 2024 was a really good year. So most of my ratings are between 8 and 10 out of 10. So it's a pretty high year, if I do say so myself. We had a good 2024. Okay, so starting with January, I turned 18. So obviously amazing. I didn't start 2024 off on a good note because my anxiety was very, very bad that month. You know, sometimes it just sparks up and that's not good. But I rated January an 8.5 out of 10. So it was a pretty good month. All of them were pretty good months though, so. February, we had Galentine's with all my girlfriends because I'm single. Still single. Hasn't changed. And it was Mardi Gras, and we love Mardi Gras here in Baldwin County with all the parades and all the things, and we didn't have school, so that helped it out a bit. But I did have a bit of senioritis, so that was a little, but I rated February 9 out of 10. Moving on to March, spring break. If you didn't know, for spring break, I went on a trip with Lyndon and her family, and I got to go to Disney World, which that was my second time ever going to Disney World. And then I got to go on a cruise, which I had never been on the cruise before, never been out of the country before. So that was so fun. I had the best time. We did so many cool things, and I want to go on a cruise all the time. I wish I could go more. I want to go more. And then I had senioritis like all year and up until graduation. So that was like the only bad thing I could think of. But I rated March a 10 out of 10. April, we had prom, which I loved prom, mostly because I looked good. Loved my dress. And then April was when a lot of like senior things started, last minute hangout with high school people. So that was fun. but April was also a very stressful month because of all that. But I rated April a 9 out of 10. Moving on to May. May was the last month of high school, which I was so excited about because I didn't like high school that much. But we had a lot going on in May. We had graduation parties. My graduation party, we had like spirit week for seniors. We had awards day, we had walkthrough, we had actual graduation. We just had so much going on, but I love when I'm busy, so it was great. And then I also went to Hangout Fest for the first time ever and had literally the best time. I love festivals. If I could go to festivals all the time, I would go because I just have the best time. But the only bad thing I could think of was that towards the end, I had a lot of work because I was working 2 jobs, and it was just a little bit stressful having to fit everything in, but that's okay. Sorry. But I rated May a 10 out of 10. June, I saw a lot of friends because it was summer, but one specific friend, she probably isn't watching this, but it's the picture I'm gonna put up, so I'm saying it, is Marley, who I met at Girls State, and it had been a whole year since I had seen her, and we got to see each other because she came to Orange Beach for vacation with her family, and I got to see her, and I was so excited because she's like one of my closest friends that I made out of Girls State, and I was just really excited to see her. I haven't seen her since, but I'm planning on a trip. And then I also had Camp War Eagle, which was low-key like good and bad. If you didn't know, Camp War Eagle is the freshman orientation for Auburn, so every upcoming freshman has to go to it before August. It was good because I got to meet a lot of people, meet new friends and all the things. It was bad because it was like kind of stressful. It was a lot of stuff that was happening in 2 days. It's like all outside in the heat of summer in Alabama, so it's a little bit miserable. So that was like halfway good, halfway bad. And then the other like bad thing was I was working a lot, which like isn't bad because I made money, but it's kind of annoying. But I rated June a 9 out of 10. Moving on. July was a busy month, low-key. I'm sorry, it keeps dimming. I have you guys set up on my MacBook, and it's on, and it gives a good lighting, but it keeps going off, and I don't know how to fix that. But anyways, July, 4th of July, always fun. Beach day, fireworks, all the things. Then I went to Biloxi / Ocean Springs with Bella, Tammy, and my mom, and that's always a fun trip. We eat lots of food and shop a lot, which is all I like to do. I'm just kidding. Which is both my favorite things, so it was a good time. And then I also had the Oaks Retreat, which is a Christian retreat for upcoming freshmen going to Auburn, Southern Union, and I believe Tuskegee. But that was so much fun. I got to see a lot of my Girls State friends that I hadn't seen in a year, that were going to Auburn or Southern Union, and I was very excited about that. And the only like bad thing, it wasn't bad because I was excited to go to college, but I do have like church friends and stuff, and then like hometown friends, high school friends, all the things that I said goodbye to at the end of July because I was leaving August 1st, which was a little bit sad, but I was ready to get out of here, so it wasn't too bad. But I rated July a 10 out of 10. Moving on to August, I started Auburn, which if you didn't know is my dream since I was literally like probably 5. Always wanted to go to Auburn. I'm not like those people who've always wanted to go to An Ivy League? No. I've wanted to at Auburn University. But so that was really amazing first month of college. But the bad thing, August was honestly a hard month for me because I didn't have the best experience with recruitment. I'm not gonna really get into it because I know people who are in sororities and in Greek life, and there's literally nothing wrong with it at Auburn. I just didn't have a good experience during recruitment. But that was very hard for me, and it kind of ruined a little bit of August for me. So I did rate August an 8 out of 10, which is the lowest ranking. Still a really good month. Literally 8 out of 10 is good, but it was a little bit harder than the rest. Moving on. September, literally everything college life, amazing. Football games, all the things. Started making friends. We were having fun. But one thing about Auburn is we're a little iffy on football. Sometimes we know how to play, sometimes we don't. So that was a little disheartening when we had 5 home games in a row and kept losing. But it's okay, because Jordan-Hare Stadium knows how to bring the hype even when we're losing. And it is sometimes, when you get to college, it's a little bit hard to make friends. And sometimes it's hard because you want to make friends. But overall, September was a 9.5 out of 10. Moving on. October, we had so many good things. It was my sister's 21st birthday. Fun times. We also had fall break in October, and I got to bring a friend home, and it was Shrimp Fest, and we had all the fun. There's a vlog if you want to watch. And then Halloween started, of course, at the end, so slay. There was really nothing bad about October. It was a 10 out of 10 month. November, Halloween continued, because Halloween was on a Thursday, so Friday and Saturday were also part of Halloween. And then just game days in general, specifically the Texas A&M game, because we got to storm the field because we won in 4 overtimes. Best night of my life. I did have a little bit of anxiety in November for some reason. Don't know why. I just did. But November was a 9.5 out of 10. Oh, Thanksgiving. I forgot to talk about Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was in November, and Thanksgiving's always a good time. December, Vlogmas. You can go watch all my Vlogmas, which is December 1st through 25th. Every single day I vlogged. And it shows you everything that I did. So it was a fun month, except for one thing. I got my wisdom teeth out. That made it not be a 10 out of 10. It was a 9.5 out of 10. But, yeah. 2024 was a very good year. So ranking these months from worst to best was very difficult because all of them are, like, tied. But here's worst to best of the months of 2024. August, January, April, February, June, November, December, September, July, March, October, and May. So overall, I think May was my favorite month of the year because it was graduation month, let's be real. Okay, now moving on to my goals and stuff for 2025. I did it kind of 2 ways because I follow Eli Rallo. I don't know how to say her last name. I'll put it up here. I follow her, and I'm currently reading her book, trying to finish it by January 1st. So that I've read 10 books in 2024. I need to go read some. But I follow her on TikTok, and she does aspirations instead of like resolutions or goals. But I also wanted to share some goals with you guys just because I think it kind of helps me a little bit. So I'm going to share my goals, and then I'll share how she does it because I did that as well. Okay, so my personal goals are just honestly like fun little goals because we're having a good year. We're gonna have a fun year in 2025. That's literally all I want to happen in 2025 is to have a fun year and just be happy. So these goals are kind of not very good. So number 1, if you've seen the trend on TikTok, it's to dance it out. Obviously, I have a playlist that someone made that I've been listening to, and that is the playlist of the year. It's a playlist by Cassandra.Demont. It's called 2025 Dance Party, and it slays. Okay. Number 2 is actually a real goal. It's to be physically active. I want to continue that. I need to start working out again because I kind of slacked off when I got to college, and I know I need to do it. So, number 3 is to continue to grow my relationship with God. I really just want to, keep that going. Number 4, I literally wrote down, live your life and have fun. That's what I want to do in 2025. And then number 5, be confident. Continuing that confidence that I had in 2024. And then my YouTube, social media goals, there's only 2. 1 is to continue to grow, and 2 is to stay consistent. That's all I want to do this year. That's all. Okay, moving on to how Eli does it. She has 4 different types of aspirations. The professional one, the personal one, the self-care one, and the fun and flirty one. Okay, so I'm going to share. The professional one, I don't really have a job except for during the summer and then YouTube, but YouTube really isn't a job to me. And then college. So it's kind of 3 different things because I don't have like a career yet, So for my YouTube career, my YouTube profession is I aspire to hit 5K by the end of the year. 5,000. We're almost at 3,000. I think I'm capable of that. We shall see though. For like job in the summer is I aspire to make money. That's all. Just want to make money and like save it. And then for school, I aspire to make good grades, meaning like ABCs. I made A's and B's this past semester, but my upcoming classes, some of them are very hard. So if I just make a C, I will be proud of myself. Okay, and then my personal one is like, for your personal life, I aspire to meet new friends. I just want to meet new people. And yeah. Self-care one is one just for you. I aspire to work out 3 times a week. I feel like that's pretty easy to do. 3 times a week at least. I would hope I can work. My plan when I get back to college is to work out Monday through Friday because I know I have time to go to my apartment gym. But just like because I know there are days that I'm gonna be sick or not have time because I need to study and things like that. So my aspiration is just to work out 3 times a week. If I can't do it 5 times. And then the fun and flirty one is just something like fun and flirty. And I aspire to go somewhere that I've never been. I want to go somewhere that I've never been, which is a lot of places. But like, just like one place, a drive somewhere. Where I'm pretty sure there's already one place that I'm going to be going in February that I've never been to. So I will have accomplished that. But hopefully I can go to more than just one place I've never been. But at least go one place I've never been this year. Okay, and then Eli also does a word of the year, a goal of the year, a song of the year, and vibes of the year. So my word of the year is live. I just want to live. Like, I'm in college one time, for real, for 4 years. Like, this is the only second half of freshman year I'll ever have and first half of sophomore year I'll ever have. I just want to live, My goal of the year is to make all the memories I can. Which means I'll be vlogging a lot of it because I want to keep these memories so that I can look back on them, so that I can show my kids one day. And so that when I meet my future husband, he can go watch these and see what my life was like before he met me. You know what I'm saying? My song of the year is I Lived. I'm pretty sure it's by One Republic. I think it fits everything perfectly. And then my vibes of the year, fun. We want fun vibes. No negative vibes. Fun. That's all I got for you. Okay. Yeah. 2025 is gonna be our year, guys. It's gonna be the best one yet. I know it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I don't know what the next video is gonna be yet, but yeah. Hope you guys have a happy new year, and I love you.